Alicia Kim, young, vibrant, beautiful Jamaican girl, fertile, ex-wife to aka Boo Lifestyle, moved to America, new in the country. He served her with divorce papers. She had no choice but to get on with her life. Now she's happy, living her best life. And everybody says she bad mind. Let's talk about it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, subbies. What me waganis them? What a wagwan, guys. Hope you're all well and vibrant and enjoying life. If this is your first time coming to the OMGGG TV channel, please stop, subscribe, click on the notification bell, click all so that when I drop the video, you get the call. So hey everybody, you can see the title, the thumbnail. I just had to come and talk about this because I had my thoughts on it, yeah, as per usual. So everything is alleged, what she said, he said, yeah. So we're just reacting to things what I've seen out in the YouTube streets. I've been listening to some blogs on Alicia on her pregnancy. So a couple of my followers didn't really know of her. So in case some of you don't know of her, I'll just quickly explain, although I wasn't watching her for years and years, but I'll quickly explain the niche around this is that her ex-husband, I don't know his real name, they call him Boo Lifestyle. I think they were over 30 years apart in age. They met while she was in her 20s. She was in Jamaica. He's a Jamaican living in America. And they met over the phone, apparently. They were introduced by friends, family. They talk for a while on the phone for quite a while. I think he visited her. I think she visited America a couple of times. Anyway, in the end, they got married and she immigrated over to the United States of America. Now, when did I start watching them? I think I just started watching her when she first kind of immigrated over to America. But I went back and I watched a few of their videos, not all, but a few at that time to catch the drift. Also, he has a channel, Boo's Lifestyle, mostly about him keeping fit and stuff like that. He's in his 70s, right? But he's healthy in a way where he goes to the gym and build up muscle on his body or whatever. He's healthy like that, but the man is in his 70s. Anyways, she come over to America and by and by, they've split up. He served her with divorce papers. They're divorced. Their divorce coming on, they have split up, separated and got divorced, coming on nearly 2 years, all over the last 2 years, coming up to nearly 2 years. She was on a live a few days ago, so that was live stream confirming that it's nearly 2 years. And when you check it out, from the time she moved to the apartment, then in between all of that, she was served divorce papers and she moved to Jersey. Till now, it's nearly 2 years. In any case, it's all, I done a previous video congratulating her because she's now expecting a baby. Something she always wanted. And congratulations, I'm happy for her. She's very happy. But the social media is going wild. YouTube is going wild. Yeah? And a lot of people are saying she used this man, totally used him, just to get to the States. She had it all planned. There's people saying they feel like she had the man long time, the man who she's having the baby for. All these kind of things, that she used him as a scapegoat to come to America. Maybe. Because one thing I will say, America had to be a big part of it. It had to be. Because, in my opinion, so I'm going to give my real opinions. Because in my opinion, when they were introduced and you hear the age gap, if he was in Jamaica, would you be interested? I don't think so. So America was enticing. But she has spoken about this in her videos when they met and they used to talk on the phone for hours. And, you know, she was enticed. He'd tell her about America and how life could be and all of this and all of that. So, yes, he dangled the candy. You know, he held out the sweetie and she took it. People are saying she was all about America. What was he all about? Why is a 70-plus-year-old man, maybe he was in his late 60s when they first met, I don't know his real age, but why would he want to pick up a young girl in her late 20s, 30s? Why? Why? It works both ways for me. That part of it is 50-50. Them meeting and getting together, 50-50 mistake. Right? She should have known better. He should have known better. Was she enticed by America? She said he told her about the Big Apple. Yeah? He lured her in with all of that. She talk about it. And she like his personality, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. Because that is a hell of an age gap. But then it's 50-50 on his side too. You meet a young lady in Jamaica over the phone and you want to entice her over to America. For what reason? What was your reasons? What was your reasons? She was doing her YouTube by then. What did you think you was going to gain out of it? Because according to her, guys, this divorce, he tried to get money. He tried to get money from her. He had access in her bank accounts and all kind of thing. Why would she make up such a lie? Right? So I think they both got together for the wrong reasons on both sides. Was love involved? I don't know. But I hear people saying that she should take all the blame because she's the one that used him. Yeah? But I see them, when I started watching her, I see them going on all kind of vacations, cruise, all kind of thing. Who paid for all of that? Did he pay for all of that? Did he pay for all of those trips from his pension? Did they do it together? Was it mostly she paid for it? I don't know again. Comment below. I don't know. What do you think? People out there saying Alicia's selfish, but maybe he's greedy. They're saying she's selfish. Maybe he's greedy. And, the problem is, when you enter YouTube as a couple and things start to go wrong, you have to keep up the appearances. You end up keeping up appearances. And then in the end, when everything crash, people will pick at things and start seeing things what aren't there or are there, or not seeing what really is going on. And so far, it's only Alicia that has come out and said something. She's come out and I think she's said enough for what she needs to say. He hasn't said anything. The last I saw of him when their relationship was getting rocky and she moved into the apartment and he was meant to have moved with her was the love for his pigeons. Was the love for his pigeons. The two of them was meant to move into that apartment together. Because it looked like maybe he bought furniture and whatever, because when they actually split now, he came to the new apartment. He took the bed away. He left her to sleep on the floor. That's how small-minded, in my opinion. He even took utensils and things from the kitchen. What's a girl to do? And then he served her with divorce papers. They were both supposed to move in that apartment together, and the last I saw of him, he was more concerned about his pigeons. He'd had them for 15, 20 years or whatever. Some homing pigeons, him have one big coop full of one whole heap of pigeon, and he lets them fly and them come back. Them fly, them come back. I don't know if they're racing pigeons, if they race against... I don't know. But from what I saw, okay, they had a happy, happy life. They were having a happy life. She came to America. Everything was good. When she got here, from what I saw down in the last, it was me or the pigeons. And he picked the pigeon. He picked the pigeon. That's what they showed us then. So everyone was in comments on videos them time I didn't even have channel, right? This man's picked pigeons over his wife because he was meant to move in the apartment. They must have discussed it. She wanted to move out of where they were. Apparently they were living with his sister or some family or close friend. The young lady with ambition wanted to move into a place where it was her and her husband, the two of them. And this must have been discussed because apartment was looked for. And him buy things for put in there, can't take them back. He served her with divorce papers, and if I remember rightly, it's 2 times she was served before and it cancelled. I don't know, something like that. Or he talked divorce. They went to marriage counselling with the pastor at the church, all kind of things. He's only come out and talked about pigeon. But she's come out a long time after the divorce. Well, leading up to the divorce and around the time of the divorce. She came out and she tried to explain a few things. She told us a few things. That's when she told us when he came and he took the bed, and, you know, when she was in the house and how things got awkward in the house at the sister, and they was expecting her to pay for a lot more things than she should have to pay for. How were they living there before? She knows she has to pay her part. For example, something about the internet. They had internet all along, right? If she came and she's using internet, I would expect she puts towards the bills. If there's 3 of them, I would expect the bills are split 3 ways in some way or whatever. But, you know, she complained of things to do with her money and how he wanted to see in her account. He was trying to get access into her accounts. That's what she said, to do with her money and stuff like that. Would she come out and tell a barefaced lie? I don't think so. I don't think so. He brought her to America. All right, he brought her to America. And then what? Then what did he contribute to her life when he brought her to America? Because when you listen to her, it's like that old saying, see me, come live with me. 2 different things. When you listen to her, it's like when she come to America now, after a while, it's like things started to change. It's like it's a different husband, different expectations. There are rumours that he had a vasectomy. I don't know if it's true. Allegedly. I would say if she knew that. Did she know that? I don't know if she knew that. Has he had one? I don't know. Has he had problem down there? I don't know. If there was prostate problem, I don't know. There's some rumours about problems down there. Did she know that before she married him? I don't know. If these rumours are true and she knew before she married him, Alicia, you shouldn't have married him because you really knew you wanted a baby. Vasectomies, as far as I know, they can be reversed. Could it have been reversed? Is it something they spoke about? Was there hope she might have been able to get pregnant by him? I'm sure one time she took pregnancy tests. I saw a comment where, like, one time she must have took a pregnancy test and he sat there knowing allegedly he'd had a vasectomy, so she wouldn't have been pregnant. So it was more like a test to see if she came up pregnant would have been a problem. I don't know if these things are true, guys. Drop a comment below. People who's been following Alicia and Boo Lifestyle for years, put me on the right track. Tell me how it goes. I've been watching her since she just was arriving in America. She hadn't had her apartment yet, and they were still living at the family home. What's his family or whatever? Yeah? And I'm not being funny. This young girl, and him know how the girls stay and how she is. He see how she like to do her thing. How long did he expect her to live in that place? that old-fashioned place. She arrived in America. You should move with your wife. You pick pigeon over your wife. I mean, not hear nobody talk about that. Come, I feel like if he never had those pigeons, it would have been another story again. But he never had nowhere to home the pigeons. A whole heap of pigeons, guys. A big pigeon coop, wide and tall like him, with a whole heap of pigeon. And he had to, for him to leave that house, he would have to find somewhere where he can move the pigeon. Pigeon would have to learn another route of flying, I don't know. And I think out of all what they went through, all the serious things they went through, I think it's the pigeons what broke the camel's back. He weren't going to leave them or get rid of them. And it's an apartment they rent. And the pigeons couldn't go there. Right? So, fill me in whatever else you know, guys, because all the videos with her and him, most of them, I think there's an odd one or two still there, have been taken down. People are saying she take it down for malicious reasons so that you can't see clues and all of that. My God, it's all their married videos, married together. They're not together anymore. Those videos are gone. Probably only get few pence on them. Why does she need to keep them? Why the reminder? She redoing her channel as of life in America, divorced, now gonna be a mum. She moved from Florida to New Jersey. And she's starting over. And I don't know. I did say in my last video, once she had separated, did an old flame hit her up, or someone she knew that was in America, or did she meet someone completely new? Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Remember, he divorced her. I asked that. I think I've done 2 videos where it comes to Alicia Kim. Like, if he hadn't served her with divorce papers, would she have left him? Would she have left him? And then would she have stayed with him unhappy? And then everybody then call her a yamhead? She didn't do yamhead style. He divorced her and she got on with her life. She's in a relationship and she has fallen pregnant and she's happy. And let me tell you something. Nobody can take that away from her, that feeling. Nobody's going to make her feel sad. As far as she's concerned, one door closed and another big double door opened up. God opened up the heavens and planted a seed in her body. And she is not nobody. And Alysia, I mean, no, probably you'd never hear this video. Give it a like if you did. But don't ever, and I know you won't, because sometimes when she, on her video, she seemed confused, whatever, indecisive. But no, with this, she said, who cares? Nobody's business. The father of the child, nobody's business. Maybe one day. But right now, it's nobody's business. And keep it that way. Bring us on your pregnancy journey, our girl. Have your baby shower them and baby reveal. Enjoy it 200%. No regrets. Because, guys, at the end of the day, no matter whether it's his fault, her fault, she done things, he done things, the marriage never work. The marriage never work. So where people don't want to say, true, the marriage never work. The two of them, to me, married for wrong reasons, and it never worked out. What should she have done? Hand back her papers to the immigration people and tell them, say, she don't want to live in America anymore because her marriage broke down? She shouldn't marry him. He was too old, old ways. Old ways. She would have to bury 30 years of her life and come up to his way of thinking. And it's her life. You get one chance. And what she really wanted in life, a child, it looked like him couldn't give her that. And maybe he didn't want to give her that. What he would be doing in his 70s with a baby now, that would have gone viral. I'd have said, anything you've been blending up and drinking, send me some. Start sell it. Start sell it to the man them. Yeah? Because what would he be doing with a baby at 70? And that's where the whole mistake is with both. But this is real life. Relationships don't work. People married 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. People divorce and married. People are out there stepping out in their marriage, playing around the streets, and they got their wife at home. You got man out there on the down low, married and have man out the road. Yeah? You have women out there cheating, coming home to the husband. You have just regular can't agree. You have husbands who have been interfering with the kids them. You have all kind of reasons, financial, all kind of reasons me can't even sit near them all. Things you wouldn't believe, silly things, big things, serious things, not so serious, that broke up marriages. Why everybody vex? And the thing is, when she said she divorced, blah, blah, everybody done talk about all this already. Who done this, who done that. But the place is in an uproar that Alicia is pregnant. It's nearly 2 years later, guys. She fertile. The egg them pile up on her. The egg them pile up on her in there. Needed to be fertilized. She full of eggs. Couldn't wait to be fertilized. Who vex? Why you vex? Why you vex? She moved on with her life. He served her. And for all we know, if he never served her, she might still be with the old man. He served her. And she never know which way to turn. How she got juggle it in America. And it looked like she get into a relationship and she was getting the support she need. Right? To navigate her way through the mess. And if that is a male and she got emotional support as well, that's life. That's life. This one, relationships, What them say? People in glass house shouldn't throw stones. Come on. Come on. Hands up how many people in here, and this hear me in here, how many people listening to my video, you are in your first ever relationship you ever had and you're still in it. There won't be a lot. There might be a few, but there won't be a lot. Like you had your boyfriend from you're 16 and it's still you and him. You never had problems. It's been a bed of roses. Even if you're still together, it was never a bed of roses. And in this day and age, people don't just stick in marriage because they're married. If you're unhappy and he left her. I hear somebody make a comment in a video say, boo fine young meat and him dig it up. Yeah. I'm telling you. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, guys. Leave a comment below. My opinion, the relationship broke down, no matter the reason. No matter the reason, oh, he done this, she done that, he done this, he done that. She came out and she didn't come out and say she met someone. She didn't come out and say she did not meet someone. She never came out and said she's in a relationship. She didn't want to. She never want to. She never know how to. Maybe if she hadn't fallen pregnant, you still wouldn't know she was having a relationship, but she can't hide that. And then because this is now her child, who gives a damn what I want to say? She has a lot of support still, you know, guys. A lot of people supporting her and bigging her up. And I big her up too. Relationship, and then broke down all the while. And in my thing, I feel like he did want one young trophy girl to hang off him arm and look good, plus dig up in the YouTube money. That's my opinion, right? That's my opinion. Otherwise, when you went for the divorce, just take the divorce on your pigeon and go. Why are you going for her money? For what? Yeah? Then you show the bad mind where you're going to take the bed for her to sleep on the floor and you have bed at your yard. These little things. Couple little things we see is enough. It's enough to see those narcissistic, egotistic, chauvinistic behaviours. Yeah. Them behaviours. Him find young mate and diggy up. Yeah. Guys, comment below. Alicia, good luck to you and your child and your relationship. I hope your relationship works out. I hope it's a good relationship and it works out. And if it doesn't, your baby's forever. And you're not the first. You're not even the 1,000,000th one that's been through this. And you're not going to be the last. None of us. Relationships come and go no matter the reason. The girl is having a baby. Just be happy for her now. Be happy for the both of them. He's there in Florida, a flying pigeon them. He's getting off on that. And she's in New Jersey. Finally can breathe again. Freedom Street. Living her age. Living in her age time. And not like forward into the future. To think like 70-year-old grandma. She's not that. Fertilize your egg them, yeah, girl. And live your life and enjoy your baby. Guys, like, subscribe, share, click on the notification bell, and join me soon for another video. I'm out.